Spectacles, testicles, wallet, watch, nice. Grips. Vest. Winter gloves. I wish, mate. And you. And you. It's just too cold. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, Blue Marble Riders. Been a long time since I've done just an ordinary vlog, but that's what I'm going to do this morning on this chilly but beautiful Vancouver Island morning. Chilly it is. It's stayed really cold late this spring. I've just come back from somewhere nice and warm, and I can tell you, whoa, it's chilling. So as you saw, I got my heated grips, got my heated vest. People ask me, some people ask me, you got a Griso, you've got a Z900RS, what are you doing on a V-Strom? I'll tell you what I'm doing on a V-Strom. It's blooming warm and comfortable. It's a fantastic commuting bike, and I can tour on it. But while I really appreciate those other two bikes, this is the bike that cuts it for these mornings. It is just doable. It's gorgeous, as you can see. I mean, it says 6 Celsius on there. It's not 6 Celsius. This is going to go down. I just got it out of the garage. It's probably 4, 2, something like that. It's cold. Jeez, it's cold. In fact, it's cold enough I'm closing this thing. So nothing spectacular this morning. I'm just on my way to work, and there you go. This will often happen. You'll get one of those running out in front of you. Talk a little bit about the virtues of this bike, and the fact that I'm dying to get out on the other two as well, but it's just too cold the first thing in the morning. And that's really where I'm going with this, is naked bikes are wonderful things, you know, but in the climate I live in, which is cool and then hot, they're great in the summer. This thing gets too hot in the summer because of the windshield on it. I could take it off, I guess, but I enjoy riding the other bikes more, so therefore I ride them when it's comfortable. But naked bikes, I mean, they're just not going to cut it this time of year. This has heated grips on it. The good old Oxfords. I've got the stock Kawasaki's on the Z900RS, and they're okay. Like much of the OEM heated grips out there, they don't do a hell of a lot for you on really cold days with no air barriers like this has got. These ones, these Oxfords, I've got them, they just started up, but I've got them on full, and I can already feel the heat pouring through the gloves on these things. They are really, really good. And you can see the cold symbol flashing there, so it's going down to below 3 now. It'll probably end up at about 2 or 1. It is properly cold this morning. I'm lucky I've got the heated vest on. Just a t-shirt underneath it so it can get to my body. There's no point in wearing something big and thick. The heated vest isn't going to do you any good. So yeah, here we go. Other travails of riding on Vancouver Island in the morning. Well, the traffic certainly increased in the years I've been here. Lots of people have discovered this place. Tons of lovely places to ride. The other thing is, I ride west to east in the morning, as you can see, and the sun first thing in the morning. If you're going, you think of it as going south on the island, but you're actually going southeast. You're going to end up facing that ball of sun, and that's why I wear this helmet. It gives me just a little bit of peace from it. I can dip down and see a little, and if the worst comes to the worst, I just hold my hand up, or I can use the 360 as a sun shield. Look at that. Okay, it's gone behind there. The worst place is coming up, and you'll see it in a minute. What we're down to is 3 now, and yeah, the frost symbol is on, so I'm going to take it a little carefully this morning. There's a bridge up here that often freezes. My helmet is actually misting up inside, it's that cold. It's been such a cold spring this year, so cold, unbelievably cold. Look at the sun here, guys. This is basically what you have to contend with. I've got a car in the fast lane, not even going to risk it. I cannot see a thing. If I do that, I don't know what you can see, but it is just a blinding, you know, I've just got the peak just to give me this little narrow band of safety here, but I'm just going to stay behind this truck because I'm basically just riding by seeing 2 gaps between this big truck's wheels and following along and hoping that you know, he's big enough that if he slows down or stops, I'll see his brake lights go on. So that's another travail of riding on Vancouver Island, or anywhere where you're riding west to east in your morning commute and you get the ball of fire like that. And that brings me on to, I just got back from Costa Rica. What a beautiful country that is. Wow, lovely, but it was blooming hot. It didn't get down below 34 in the day, and at night it was up to about 29. It never got below 29. I put the air conditioning on 25 and that felt decidedly chilly. That tells you how hot it is. Very humid, absolutely gorgeous. Didn't get to ride a motorbike down there. That was my goal, was to get on a motorbike. We got fairly busy. We did rent a car. One of the places we went was this fantastic zip line. I got a few snaps of it. But to get to the zip line, you had to drive through a river, and this is normal procedure for these guys. So yeah, it was kind of fun. I took a 360 of it, got my wife to hold it out of the window. She wasn't very pleased about going over this river. I kept it kind of quiet until we got close to it, and then we went across, but she's a good sport. Got through this river and got on the zip line. It was really great. Loved it. The bikes down there, well, I saw this guy from Eastern Canada on his I didn't actually see the guy, but I saw the bike parked in Potrero, which is where one of the places we were staying. There it was, a Canadian edition of a Norden 901, and he'd come all the way down from Eastern Canada on it. Boy, was I envious. Wow, what a great guy. And it just, yeah, I guess it shows the reliability of the bike. I haven't actually talked to him about how it went for him, but he's there. It looks pretty good. Lots of Canadians down there for the winter season. I saw a KTM 1190. They were the two biggest bikes I saw there. Most of the bikes the locals ride down there are these really nice, actually. Lots of Honda 200 Hawks, and they've got different names. They look like different. They're not like the Nighthawk or anything we know up here, but they're air-cooled 200cc 250s, 125s. They run like sewing machines. I listen to them, and they're so tight and quiet sounding. They're amazing bikes. A few Suzukis. I didn't see Kawasaki's or Yamahas down there. Saw a few other things. There's another brave fellow out there. It's still 3 Celsius, it says on my thing. He's getting his hands down. Looks like he's on it looks green from here, but I can't tell. There's so much sun on the things. So yeah, it was pretty fantastic down there. Lots of bikes. Definitely going to rent one next time. Lots of ADV bikes, as you can imagine. Yeah, Cowie. The sun's a little higher now, so it's not so difficult to kind of see my peaks doing its job. Great. Yeah, so hands are pretty toasty. The tips are a little cold, but that's about it. These heated grips are up to full chat now, so that's good. They're starting to really come through. Yeah, so it's just literally too cold first thing in the morning, which is when I have to do my commute. You didn't honestly think I'd do the BlueMarbleRider thing full time, did you? No, I wish I could, but I have to work, so 5 days a week, and early to reasonably, afternoon, evening sort of thing. So I apologize for not having the number of videos I usually have up, but I'll try to get back on full chat again with that. Things coming up. This weekend it's going to be rainy, so I think that's going to be a great opportunity to get the Griso in the workshop and start to do all the different things like the valves, the carb sync, or throttle body sync, I guess it is, and then of course the plugs, and then the flash. Okay, so I'm going to get working on that. Don't know how long it'll take me. I'll take my time at it, no big rush. And yeah, then hoping to meet up with Lyle. If you remember Lyle, I haven't actually got back to him on it yet, but well, we've missed it several times because of various different obligations we've had. And Lyle's the guy that helped me bring the Griso back from Ontario, kindly let me stay there, and then we brought the Griso back on the back of his trailer with his BMW, and I got to drive across Canada with him, so haven't seen him since then. Meanwhile, I've got a few things to do today, and you'll probably see me after work, and I'll sign off and see you in a minute. Well, 17, 18 degrees now, so what a difference a day makes, eh? First thing this morning, 3 degrees, and then welcome to Vancouver Island. Here we are in nice, delightful high teens in March. It's a beautiful day today. A beautiful day for a ride, although I've just come out of the gym. A little bit tired, but I think I will get home, grab some camera gear and go out and do some filming and stuff. Anyway, with all of that said, thank you again for tuning in, and for my regulars who listen and give me comments. I really appreciate you. With that beautiful view, this is the BlueMarbleRider out. Once again, thanks for watching, everyone. If this is the first time you've watched, please consider subscribing. I do motorcycle reviews, motorcycle-related product reviews, off-road and on-road vlogs, as well as tours. Even though I'm not the most diligent poster, don't forget to follow me on social media. That's Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. And to like. And especially, I'm begging you here, folks, subscribe. And don't forget to click the bell so that you're notified whenever I release a video. This is the BlueMarbleRider, out.